Hey, this is Ginny with learnwithginny.com. Uber busy mom helping other uber busy moms get their businesses, their home businesses online so they don't have to do all the scammy things that a lot of people are doing out there to get people to buy their products and be in their business. So, do you have what it takes to be a mom, an entrepreneur, and an employee? Can you be all three? I believe you can. Now, it takes some focus, it takes organization, and it takes figuring out. Oh, we're going to have that problem again this morning, aren't we? Okay, I'm just. Hang on a second. Let's try. I believe it takes a lot of focus, number one. So we're back over here on Facebook Live. Make sure that you chime in and say hi. And I'm sitting down today. I forgot to mention that because my nephew, I scared my nephew standing up in my short ceiling upstairs. He was afraid I was going to hit my head on the ceiling. But I have to do these upstairs so that I have space alone. Because I am a mom and I am uber busy. So, boy, I don't think my Facebook Live is working today. Oh, I see what's happening here. Sorry, guys. Maybe I should start my YouTube recording over again. Okay. What got me thinking about this is an article by Jim Straw, the famous entrepreneur, Uber entrepreneur. I mean, he was a millionaire. And he wrote, You Can Move Mountains. So make sure you check out that book. But you'll find a link in my post. And I'm actually going to look down at my post every once in a while because I want to tell you his story a little bit. And he took a test. Okay, there was these tests going around at his time that said, do you have what it takes to be an entrepreneur? And some psychologist had put it together, and when actually his friend had taken the test first, and his friend was a millionaire, maybe even a billionaire. Let me get in here and read it a little bit. It was in the late 70s. It was a 20-question test with a personal note asking to answer the questions and return them to the psychologist. So he answered it, and it was a millionaire, an old millionaire, and he answered the questions and sent them in. And a couple of months later, the old millionaire had sent Jim a letter detailing his experiment and reporting the results. And it's interesting because the test said that he would be just a normal 40-hour-a-week slave to, a business owner or whatever, and didn't have what it takes to be a millionaire. Even though he already had billions of dollars in the bank and he already was a millionaire, but the test said he didn't have what it takes. So what does it take, right? And after that, Jim was curious, so he sent this same questionnaire out to a bunch of millionaires he knew. And all the millionaires came back with the same results. They didn't have what it takes. They didn't have the right education. They didn't have the right, who knows what the questions were. I don't know what the questions were. And Jim doesn't really talk about it in his article, which I have featured on my blog post. But what does it take? What does it take to be a mom? What does it take to be an employee? What does it take to be a business owner or an entrepreneur, a successful salesperson, whatever it is that you want to be? an artist, a musician, what does it take? It doesn't take anything specific that people are going to tell you it takes. So Jim went out to all his friends and he asked, what do you think? You know, what it got him thinking, and he's like, what does it take? And one day a young man came to him and he said, you know what? What does it take? He said, here, I'm going to find it so I can read it for you. He said, I don't really know. One day I just decided to do it and I did it. So that's what it takes. Decide that you want to do it and do it. It reminds me of a slogan, decide, commit, succeed. And it's true. You decide to do something, you commit to it, you focus on it, and then you succeed because of your focus. And I'm going to tell you the truth here. I did not want to show up today on Facebook Live because I was just not feeling it. You know, it was just, ugh. It's been an interesting week and super busy, right? The sports are starting to, you know, baseball's getting busy and track, and, you know, I'm running all over the place. I just wanted to sleep in an extra 15 minutes instead of, but you know what? I have to show up because I said I would. I decided to, and I committed to it, and I want to be here for you every day. And on that note, I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'll put the link to this blog post so you can read the whole story and check out Jim Straw's stuff. He has a course. You can still buy it, I believe. I don't know. The link's in my post if you want to click it. And I don't know if I put the book in there. I will add a link to the book at the bottom of the post, and I'll add some other Jim Straw articles that I've featured on my blog. So make it a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.